Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Uliana and today we are going to talk about something that everyone struggles with, I think everyone, is discipline. And mainly discipline over motivation. Because motivation sounds amazing, it feels great, it gives you that energy at the beginning, but if you be honest with yourself, when we do have that motivation to start eating better, to start working out, to start changing our habits, within the time that motivation disappears and then we get frustrated, like where's that motivation is. So I want to be very clear from the beginning that the problem is not you. The problem is that motivation was never meant to be the main driver. Before we even start to talking about discipline, we do have to address one very important thing, and it is your nervous system regulation. Because if your nervous system is dysregulated, if you are in a constant fight or flight state, you're always anxious, stressed out, burnt out, adding more discipline will make things worse. I did record, I think, great video about nervous system regulation. I did share some great tools how you can regulate your nervous system. They're free, they're easy to use, and they are always with you. So if you haven't watched it yet, please go ahead, check it out, maybe even pause this video, watch that video first, and then come back and resume the video, because I want you to understand that regulating nervous system always comes first. Before you decided to introduce any new habits, any new routines, any new, implementation of discipline, you do have to regulate your nervous system so you can start feeling safe to following new routines. You are feeling safe to following new habits, to implement a discipline. So again, nervous system regulation always comes first. Now let's talk about motivation. Motivation is emotional. It's primarily driven by dopamine, the molecule of anticipation, of novelty and reward. That's why you feel your strongest motivation at the beginning of you doing something, when you imagine the process and your final results, when you feel the most excited about the thing. But dopamine naturally decreases with repetition, and your brain is wired to lose excitement once something becomes familiar. That's just the biology. Now add to all of that our modern life, where we are constantly overstimulated with scrolling, short videos, notification, news from every single outlet that you can imagine. We become overflooded with cheap dopamine that requires no effort for us to do anything. And this has become the problem when we want to start feeling motivated to go and do some things that do require effort, like cook the food or start to work out or start to building habits. We don't feel motivated at all at that time because we are so overstimulated and overflowed with a dopamine that requires no effort on our part. So that's why at this instance, you guys not lazy, it's just one, your nervous system, and two, your dopamine system are overstimulated. And this is something very important to understand. We are not built to feel fulfilled by short-term stimulation. We are actually built to pursue hard things, effort, resilience, challenge. When you do something hard, especially physical, you will feel meaningful for days afterwards. Yes, you might feel good after scrolling for a few minutes, but doing something meaningfully hard will have that feeling of meaning lasting for days. Hard things build self-trust, resilience, and confidence. That's why people still don't feel fulfilled if they do scroll all day or if they do consume all day every day. But if you do something meaningfully hard for you, just remember, guys, remember the time when you did something very hard. You felt good about yourself, not just that moment, not 5 minutes after, but you probably felt proud about yourself for a couple of days afterwards. I know I am. Every time when I don't want to go and work out, but I actually do, I feel so proud of myself for the rest of the day. I have energy, I feel accomplished, I'm proud of myself. So we build for depth, guys, not for novelty all the time. Now let's redefine discipline. Discipline is not motivation. Discipline is not excitement. Discipline is not novelty. Discipline is doing same, boring, repetitive things consistently. That's it. Same routine, same habits, same actions over and over again. And that's why so many people quit. because they lose this excitement, or they want to feel this excitement consistently. But it's not it. Discipline, it's again this boring thing that you're doing day in and day after. Because your body will not gonna change after one intense workout. Your life will not gonna change if you did one, enlightenment week in your life. You have to do that thing consistently. And I know it's hard, guys, especially now day and age again, because when you look online on those beautiful reels, and I love those, when all of those girls just boom, work out and already look beautiful, and maybe, I'm just using this example, and maybe your body doesn't look the way how you want it to look, and you already work out for a week or two and you don't see the results, it's very discouraging. But that's when you remember that discipline is this boring, repetitive thing that you keep doing day in and day out, and you know that the results will come. You just have to stay disciplined. And you have to be prepared that you will not feel excitement every day. You will not feel motivated every day. Do you feel I feel motivated, wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning? No, I don't really love it. I like it, wake up in the morning, because I can accomplish so many things before I start working, but I don't feel so excited. Oh, yay, wow, I'm gonna wake up tomorrow at 5. I love it. No, but I know I have to do it. If I want to see the results within myself, within my life, I have to do hard, boring things repetitively. And that's what really discipline is. And now I want to give you practical tools how to build discipline. Tool number 1, decide once. Stop deciding every day, all day. Make a decision once. Okay, I work out 3 times a week and this is my days. No negotiation, make a decision, follow through. Tool number 2, lower the bar. Guys, you have to understand, discipline built by showing up, not by being perfect. So on low energy days, even 10 minutes stretching is count. Maybe 15 minutes walk outside, it's also count. Maybe quick yoga class, it's count if you cannot lift heavy weights. So you have to remember that consistently, it's always beats perfection. You don't have to be perfect, you just have to do the same boring thing consistently. Tool number 3, attach discipline to identity. And I want you guys to do it all day, throughout the day. Start catching yourself when you keep saying, I am trying to work out, I am trying to lose weight, I am trying to eat healthier, I am trying to do better choices within my, household, within my house. And start saying, I am someone who trains, I am eating healthier, I am making better choices. Because identity creates discipline naturally. Tool number 4 is prepare in advance. Reduce friction, guys. If you need to, then put maybe your workout clothes the nights before in your nightstand, or maybe put your running shoes in front of the door, because the less resistance you have, the more consistent you will become every day. And tool number 5 is expect resistance. Guys, it will show up. You have to remember it. You will feel resistance toward this new habits, toward this boring, same repetitive things. But you have to remember that discipline is built through resistance, not with absence of it. And remember, guys, discipline is not restriction. If anything, discipline is the biggest freedom you can give to yourself. Freedom from self-negotiation, freedom from starting over and over and over again. And trust me, I know what I'm talking about. I still remember this feeling of a failure because I promised again and again to myself that I will work out 5 o'clock in the morning, and that motivation never came in. So discipline gives you that freedom of not relying on motivation, but instead relying on who you decided to be. So if there is one thing I want you to take from this video, guys, is that you don't need more motivation. You need less decision and more structure within your life. Discipline is not punishment. It's actually the biggest self-respect you can give to yourself. So thank you guys very much for watching. Thank you for being here. Thank you for all of your support and comments and likes and subscriptions. I truly so very grateful and amazed of this amazing community that we're building together. So I wishing you great day, great life, abundance, joy, happiness, love, and I see you in my next videos.